Why are the Baltics suddenly guarding every dam, power plant and gas line across the region? Could a staged attack on critical infrastructure change everything and trigger a dangerous NATO response? Is Moscow already planning the strike that could force NATO to respond and escalate the confrontation? Lithuania sends troops to protect power plants as a bigger question over the threat remains unanswered. Why the sudden silence around Poland's energy lines as security fears spread across NATO's eastern flank? Is this the quiet setup before something much louder and more dangerous unfolds across Europe? Poland and the Baltic states are tightening security amid fears that Russia could stage a false flag strike. Russia's NATO neighbors are securing dams, power plants and natural gas infrastructure against possible attacks. Lithuania warned that Poland, Latvia and Estonia could face sabotage designed to test NATO's response. Lithuania has deployed troops to help protect critical energy facilities, including gas and power infrastructure. Poland is reviewing alternative gas routes while also increasing security around vital energy infrastructure. Security has also been strengthened around an electricity link with Ukraine that helps stabilize the regional power supply. Intelligence warnings suggest a staged attack could trigger political chaos over how NATO should respond. Officials fear the impact could go far beyond physical damage by creating pressure for a much wider war. Russia has accused the Baltic states of helping Ukraine launch drones and has warned that retaliation could follow. The warnings come after an explosives-carrying drone was reportedly found at Germany's Leipzig airport last week. Germany has raised the alarm after an explosives-laden drone was discovered near a Ukrainian cargo aircraft at Leipzig airport, triggering a major security operation. German police found an unmanned aerial vehicle carrying an explosive device near a Ukrainian cargo plane at Leipzig airport during a high-alert security response. Authorities immediately suspended airport operations and diverted incoming flights while bomb disposal teams worked to safely secure and neutralize the explosive threat. Police deployed a specialized bomb disposal robot to remove the drone's detonator before safely disabling and securing the explosives without causing further danger. Leipzig airport serves as a critical logistics hub for Germany's armed forces as well as NATO military transport operations across Europe. Germany's Interior Minister Alexander Dobrindt described the incident as representing a new level of danger for the country's national security and critical infrastructure. Dobrindt said the operation appeared consistent with a highly professional hybrid threat, stressing that it did not resemble the work of inexperienced or amateur attackers.
First of all, I must say that we have to assume we are dealing with a very serious security-related incident here. My assessment is that we are dealing with a hybrid attack scenario here. All current speculation regarding the explosives, the construction, the question of a drone, the origin, and, of course, who is behind it, is now part of the investigation and should be left to that investigation. Any speculation on these matters may not be heading in the right direction, could simply be completely wrong. The priority right now is to investigate in all directions. However, I can certainly understand the intuition that these threats are not the work of amateurs. Rather, they require very professional preparation and execution. A high level of technical expertise is involved, as is experience in handling explosives. None of this points to amateurish methods. We are talking about a professional hybrid threat scenario that we must continue to address. We are dealing with a contest here which possibly also involves foreign powers. That will be part of the investigations. Actions clearly intended to cause significant uncertainty in Germany. Not just at airports, but in other locations as well. Not only involving drones, but other measures too. And this is part of the hybrid threat landscape we are experiencing today.
Ukraine's ambassador to Germany blamed Russia for the incident, saying Moscow remained the most likely suspect behind the alleged sabotage attempt. Investigators are continuing to examine the drone, its explosive payload and all possible links to foreign actors as the high-profile investigation moves forward. Double security scares rocked Germany's Leipzig airport after a drone alert and a separate mid-air incident disrupted operations on August 5th. A cargo aircraft struck an unknown object after aborting its landing approach at Leipzig airport before safely diverting to Hanover Airport. The aircraft later underwent inspections in Hanover, where technicians found minor damage to the nose section, according to a Reuters report. Authorities also discovered a drone near the airport runway, prompting explosives experts and police to launch a detailed security investigation. The drone was reportedly found close to an Antonov Airlines cargo aircraft that has been operating from Leipzig Halle since 2022. Ukraine's ambassador to Germany questioned the incident, asking, "Who else could it be but Russia?" while commenting on the developing investigation. Ambassador Alexei Makeyev said Russia had been conducting what he described as a long-running hybrid war against European countries. The incident forced several flights to divert while police temporarily closed Leipzig Halle Airport's southern runway during the security operation. Leipzig Halle serves as a major logistics hub for DHL and also functions as an important operating base for Antonov Airlines cargo fleet. German authorities have previously linked drone sightings over sensitive military and industrial sites to suspected Russian sabotage activities. Russia has denied responsibility, while German investigators continue examining both the drone discovery and the separate mid-air incident.
I do not need to explain to anyone that Russia will stand on its head to clear its name and absolve itself of responsibility here, together with Prime Minister Kosiniak-Kamysh, and respecting the prosecutor's recommendations not to prejudge the outcome of the proceedings and investigation, which are being conducted very quickly here. We are of course not making a final determination. However, according to the assessment of military experts, the vast majority of traces, including the elements found, indicate the Russian Kh-101 missile.
Upgrade your news experience with the all-new HT app. Download now.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you'll have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a banking dynasty meets tides of world history, intrigue, and a dash of myth?
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.